know. I went and talked to the management. I said, where's management? And I should have said administration, but I said, I'd like to speak to management, the cheerleaders. I don't know where it says cheerleaders where the ram was. So I'm trying to get a hold of the old cheerleaders. I don't know where it says cheerleaders where the ram was. I'm going to get that costume. So I'm
well, impressive performance. Ramsey hasn't won a state title since '07. They went on a four-peat back then. Impressive performance. Coach Jarvis Wilson going for his second. He's here for the 6th time with his 4th different school.
And that is astonishing if you think about it. I don't really know another coach who's taken 4 teams to a Final Four. There may be one off the top of my head, but he has just continuously played the same way. Run and jump defense, turn people over, rebounds, fast break, but the poise that his teams always play with. And we'll talk about Miss Rowe, who was unbelievable this evening. She was just, the demeanor never changes, Kevin.
Let's look at Camilla Rowe. Big play after big play.
She just attacks the rim, and she's got those long strides and goes high with the basketball a lot of times, not afraid of the contact. But what I love about her is she's not afraid of traffic. She's a great traffic scorer. And you talk about running the floor, she was always out in front of the other team. A lot of times when she wasn't ahead of them on the rebound. Young kids out there, just because people are in front of you, you can outrun them on the break. And when it was on the rebound, like right here, she completely outran the defense in a secondary break situation. And then watch this play here. Look how far behind she is. Watch where she ends up. Sprints right there on the floor. It's a layup. Coast-to-coast player is number 10, 23 and 6 tonight.
Beating the defense down the floor from behind.
Absolutely.
That's an impressive,
effort, game-winning play.
Impressive display. All right, there's the big board for today. The Hollis Wright and Clay scoreboard. 7 games down, 1 game left. The 5A boys semifinal, the second semifinal.
Wenonah and Sylacauga to find out who will play Viger in that 5A boys championship game. We've already set the 5A girls championship game. Scottsboro and Ramsey. Bart Heitch, who do you like in this last game of the day?
Haven't seen both of these teams a ton, but I know that Sylacauga is balanced. They're going to try to not turn the basketball over, grind this game out, make every possession matter. Wenonah's going to get up and down, try to turn you over, get up on the backboards, and when they get out, when Wenonah blocks a shot, they're getting out and running. They got a dude. His name is Davis. Get ready to see him. Brendan Davis is the real deal.
Watch number 5 for Wenonah.
Does a lot of stuff well, but he's one of those guys, when you start watching this game, you don't have to see his number, you'll know who he is.
This one could be, we need a bookend to that first game of the day, that 6A girls semifinal. Park Crossing taking out Hazel Green in double overtime. Not wishing for double overtime, but if that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
Well, it's like we said, in these type games, in these semis, every possession matters. You want to come down to the end of the game to where it's one possession, to where my team has to make a play, get a stop, make a shot, get a rebound, make a free throw. Let's see which one of these teams does that. I expect a good game here for quite a while and someone to pull away probably about midway through the 4th quarter.
Should be a good crowd from folks from Sylacauga, folks from across town at Wenonah.
Talladega County. I think that's 61 on your tag, folks.
Did you check your map, or did you need some help with that?
I checked with the right people. I hope I did. We can ask Vinny after the break.
You checked with the authorities at the home office.
I checked with authority. That's what I did.
All right. Well, we are getting ready for the final game of the day. Again, the second 5A boys semifinal. Wenonah, Sylacauga. The winner gets Viger, whether they like it or not. Let's find out who gets out to a good start. Will it be the Aggies or the Dragons? Come back and watch.
Wolves are waiting.
With Amana brand, there's a level of trust, letting you focus on what matters most. So it's no surprise that the Amana brand S-Series heating and cooling system is exactly the kind of year-round comfort you'll feel, but hardly notice. Take comfort. It's an Amana brand.
This high school gym used to be packed most nights. Not anymore. Do you know why? Because bad behavior by fans, especially adults, has caused a shortage of game officials across the country. You see, without officials, we can't have sports. Don't let this become reality. It's time for a change. Let's bench bad behavior for good.
Mr. President, Bessemer Superhighway is backed up. What are we gonna do?
Are you serious?
Get me the King Boys.
King Boys Towing is the fastest growing tow and recovery company in Birmingham and surrounding areas for one reason. Our customers are our top priority. Whether your car's been in an accident, it's stuck in the driveway and won't start, or you just need a tow to your preferred repair shop, give us a call. Our fleet of flatbed tow trucks will provide courteous and fast service. King Boys Towing, 205-428-3235.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got mini dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. Just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Matthews and Martha's Christian Academy is now open, and we are accepting the first 15 children to come attend. Have a great day.
It's a new year, and there's no better way to start it than with a new Ford from Tony Sarah Ford. Don't miss your chance to save thousands this new year on hundreds of new Fords. Take home a new Ford F-150 with 4.9% APR and $3,350 in retail bonus cash. Or a new Ford Edge, get up to $5,000 in retail customer cash. Drive off in a new Ford Bronco Raptor. Save up to $10,000 off MSRP. New year, new Ford. Discover yours today from Tony Sarah Ford in Sylacauga.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we'd like to welcome you to Legacy Arena at the BJCC for the 2025 AHSAA State Finals. We are moments away from tip-off, but first, let's meet tonight's teams.
And now, Sylacauga fans, make some noise for your Aggies.
Number 2, Corbin Patterson. Number 3, Gabe Harrell. Number 10, Chris Robertson. Number 11, Kenson Threet. Number 15, Malik Sparks. Number 20, Tristan Whetstone. And number 12, Traven Wright. And now the starters for your Sylacauga Aggies. At guard, a 5'10" senior, number 0, Jordan Robertson. At forward, a 6'6" senior, number 1, Aiden Crow. At forward, a 6'1" junior, number 4, Eric O'Neill. At guard, a 6' junior, number 5, CJ Franklin. And at forward, a 6'1" junior, number 13, Joshua Spear. The Aggies are led by head coach Joel Jones. All right, Wenonah fans, make some noise for your Dragons. Number 2, Wesley Purdue. Number 3, Devontae Penn. Number 10, DeAnthony Bennett. Number 12, Jacob Alexander. Number 15, Cadell Dillard. Number 20, Timothy Bibbs. Number 21, Zachariah Stallworth. Number 23, Tyreek Cade. Number 24, Isaiah Jackson. Number 30, Jordan Spencer. And the starters for your Wenonah Dragons. At guard, a 6'3" sophomore, number 0, Santez Pendleton. At guard is 6'2" senior number 1, Jayshawn Bailey. At guard, the 5'10" sophomore number 4, Demazia Taylor. At guard, a 6' sophomore number 5, Brendan Davis. And at forward, a 6' senior number 32, Corey Floyd. The head coach of your Wenonah Dragon, Cedric Lane.
It's always fun to get an opportunity to move over that one seat from assistant coach to head coach, because it makes a huge difference in the decision-making process. But getting back here as the head coach, congratulations to Joel Jones. He'll have his Aggie team very well prepared for this 5A Boys State Championship game.
Wenonah going to be the home team for this one. They'll have the white uniforms on, also the yellowish gold trim, and also the black on the side as well with some piping. Sylacauga, the charcoal gray with the white and cardinal trim. As we get things set, Kim Vickers with the throw as she throws it over. Hey, look, every time it's going that way. Again, we've been trying to hit this line, and this week she's been a little to the right every time she's tossed it this way. But we're about to get it underway. A great crowd on hand, especially represented from the Sylacauga area. They have filled in from half court all the way around the bottom part of the bowl. And again, both sides.
I know we have Luke Pearsall, Mike Meadry, and the third official in this contest.
Yeah, absolutely. That's going to be Tony Cockerham, and he will be the official. We're underway. It's going to be Sylacauga basketball as they will control it. And that's going to be Franklin with it. Goes to the right side. Man-to-man defense from Wenonah. Franklin gets loose momentarily. Passes off to O'Neal in the corner. He'll bring it back out top to Roberson. Roberson going to try to drive. Kick it to the corner. Back it goes to Franklin. Rotate it around. There's Crow with it. They'll just do the weave on the right-hand side. Bringing it up top. That's O'Neal. O'Neal waiting for a screen. Doesn't get it. He'll give it off to Franklin. And Sylacauga will reset the offense. Left side, that is going to be Roberson. Gets a step. Now he's caught, brings it back outside to Spear. Long three-pointer up off the iron, no good. Rebound pulled in by Taylor for Wenonah.
Great man-to-man
pass. Straight ahead, baseline jumper hit the side of the backboard, but a foul.
Good transition there, Tommy, from a missed shot to early offense there. And Marble City is what the jerseys say for Sylacauga. For those that are unfamiliar with Marble City is, I know we'll enlighten them a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a lot of quarry action there from years gone by, and that is a marble, really a prime location for folks that look for marble and mine for that, I guess you'd say. And again, a great supplier worldwide of marble. And the free throw is up and good by Pendleton as he puts Wenonah on the board here early.
And that's one of the things that you want to see. If you're going to get on the board, make sure you do so with confidence at the free throw line.
Second free throw is up and good. Pendleton averages 14 points a ball game. He attacked the basket that last trip down the floor. Here's the full court pressure from Wenonah. They'll cross court it all the way over here to Spear. He comes into the front court and he'll wait for some teammates. Nope, stop and go. Give it in the corner. Thinking about a three. Crow won't take it to Roberson. Roberson is guarded out here by Floyd. They'll switch off now. He's picked up by Bailey. Gets inside the lane. Puts up a jumper. Up good. About an 8-footer. And we're tied at 2.
Roberson with a nice turnaround jumper. The 5'10" point guard was able to knock that down. The full court pressure by Wenonah. 1-2-1-1. And you look at Marble City, the Sylacauga Aggies in their man-to-man defense.
Bailey going to try to go baseline. Gets a step. Puts it up and around. Rattles it home. He uses the lead. Trying to draw contact. Doesn't get the call and not much contact either. Sylacauga with possession. Wenonah going to go with a full court press. Breaking it ahead. They'll find Spear in the front court. Spear off and running. Goes up and lays it in. Great job with body control for Spear. Tied at 4. Wenonah with the basketball on the far side. That's going to be Taylor. Wenonah looking to slow things down a little bit. Looks like Sylacauga may want to run a little more than Wenonah here early.
I love it, Tommy. Both fast pace up and down the floor, makes and misses.
Over to the left is Floyd. He'll get a step. Now cut off. Inside the lane, putting it up, leaving it short. Rebound going to be pulled in by Spear for Sylacauga. Here come the Aggies. Franklin across midcourt, drives in the lane. Good bounce pass down underneath. Reverse layup is going to be blocked out of there. Wenonah, Deshaun Balin. Power packs that. And it's going to be Sylacauga basketball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Great job of attacking the rim. Baseline out of bounds. Not even in a box set, but we'll see if they're able to get a post touch. They decide to shoot a three.
Big three-point shot goes off the back of the iron. No good. A tie-up. That's going to be alternating possession. And we will, looks like Wenonah basketball here. With 5:34 left in the first period, we are tied up at 4. The officials discuss, make sure that they're all on the same page, and it will be Wenonah ball, and Sylacauga will back them up and pick up the Dragons at half court.
Half-court defense, man-to-man, and 4-4 our score, Tommy, and which is an action-packed first quarter so far. Fast-paced, but kind of low scoring.
Taylor with the basketball out at the top of the key. He'll drive toward the right side. Hand it off to Davis. Davis, it goes to Floyd. Floyd gets a step, powers it up and in. That time, very contested shot, but he's true to it. Takes a 6-4 lead to the Dragons. Sylacauga ball, and here comes that pressure. They're throwing ahead, and it's caught right in front of us to Crow. Crow in the front court. Quickly to Spear. Spear gets a step. He'll go baseline. Has the pocket picked, and going to be a tie-up again, it would assume. And it is. This time we'll stay on this end. Sylacauga ball.
Corey Floyd averages 7 points per game. Now has 2. 6-4 our score. Baseline out of bounds for Sylacauga underneath their opposite end basket.
Aggies to bring it in. The long inbound pass will be fielded back here by O'Neal. O'Neal tries to make a move and try to get loose from Bailey. Can't do so. Gives it off now. As Roberson comes around, he'll get in the lane, tries to bounce it underneath. It's knocked away and stolen. Wenonah off and running in the Floyd court. That is going to be Taylor. Taylor puts it up, leaves it short. Taylor for the rebound. Aggies out of there with it. Bringing it in the front court is going to be O'Neal. O'Neal right side. He's going to be blocked from behind, but more importantly, runs over a defender, and he's going to pick up the offensive foul.
Offensive foul. Great job of standing and taking one in the chest is Bailey as he was run over. And then you look at the team fouls. 2 for Sylacauga, none for Wenonah. 6-4 our score.
Dragons with the basketball. That's going to be Deshaun Bailey as he comes across midcourt. Veers toward the left, now brings it back over here to this side to Taylor. They'll go baseline, and before we have that happen, I believe he travels with the basketball. Nope, going to be an offensive foul. And I believe that's going to be on number 0, Pendleton. He will pick up that foul. That's going to be his first, team first as well. Wenonah with the full court pressure.
And checking in for Wenonah, Devontae Penn.
Aggies with the basketball, bringing it across. He's going to be Roberson in the front court. That's Crow with it. He's got a look from 3 land. It's up and will not go. Tipped out of there. Still on the floor. Spear has it. Tries to spin away. Going to be blocked from behind. And coming out of the wheel will be the Dragons. Down the far sideline is Brandon Davis. Davis going to step through, try to pass it across the lane. Does so. And here's the Dragons with it. Going to be knocked off the leg. Good defensive play there by the Aggies. Able to swipe it away. Off the leg of Wenonah, and it's going to be Sylacauga ball with 4 minutes left in the first.
6-4 our score, and having to go the length of the floor against this full court 1-2-1-1. You have to meet the pass and turnover.
Get a steal, Wenonah up and going to make the pay. As that's going to be Floyd, he gets the finish. It's 8-4, Dragons with the lead. Aggies with it in the backcourt. In trouble, now going to whip it along. It's going to be picked off, intercepted, going the other way is Deshaun Bailey for Wenonah. He'll whip it to the corner. Down there with it is Davis. Davis going to launch a long 3 and goes on. A Reeves Custom Homes 3-pointer. It's 11-4 Wenonah. Aggies on the move. Spear stops, jumper, good.
And the worst thing you can do, Tommy, is to pick your dribble up in the corners against this press. Quickly, Wenonah going the other way.
Crow going to challenge it, and he'll get the ball for the foul. On the drive was Taylor for Wenonah. Crow goes up, he blocks the shot, but they'll say he gets him with the body, and Dragons will go to the line for a couple. We've got some subs coming into the ball game. Wenonah going to send Stallworth as he sits over at the table. Also for Sylacauga, Corbin Patterson at the line. It is Taylor. That free throw is up and good.
And that's what you have to do, knock down those free throws. They are called free for a reason. And now Wenonah 3 out of 3 from the free throw line to start this contest.
Second free throw coming up for Taylor. 12-6 the score. He makes it 13-6 with the second. Dragons going to send in number 21, Stallworth. He was waiting to come in for the shooter, so he will check in now. And here's this full court pressure again.
And so far for Wenonah, you look at Brendan Davis averaging 15 points per game, only has 3.
Aggies with the basketball, going to have to hurry to get across the timeline. They'll whip the pass on the far side, and back it comes this way to Franklin. Into the lane, outside, three-point shot is up. It is short, will not go for Patterson. Rebound though by Crow, and he's got it blocked from behind.
Coming the other way with it is going to be Davis. Davis
Goes in and lays it up. And it's a 15-6 lead now for Wenonah. Aggies with the basketball, going to try to bring it across against this pressure. Roberson, trapped, steps through it, and goes to the right side. Patterson with the pass in the front. Now to Franklin, he'll put it up, leaves it long, no good. Crow gonna follow with the lay-in, and it's 15-8, 7-point lead now. Wenonah, 2:31 left in the first period.
Aiden Crow with a great job following up with an offensive rebound, and Wenonah's gonna slow it down here in the half court.
Penn gives it off to Bailey. Stands out near midcourt. He's picked up there by C.J. Franklin for Sylacauga, and away from the ball, offensive foul, and I believe that is going to be on Pendleton. That's going to be number 2. If that's Pendleton, that's his second for Wenonah. The way he reacted. Yes, it is on Pendleton. That's going to be a second personal.
And checking in for Sylacauga now will be Tristan Whetstone.
2:17 left here in this first period. 15-8, Wenonah with the lead. Sylacauga with the basketball. Bringing it across is Roberson. Goes to the right side, that's to Franklin. Franklin looks to move, cut off, now spins away from trouble, has it knocked away from behind. Coming out of there with it, laying it in, it's gonna be Whetstone. Right place, right time. Sylacauga in double figures. 15-10, the lead is 5 by Wenonah.
Sticking around, like you said, opportunity there to have it tapped away, a three-pointer up, and good timing.
That time, defense swiped the ball away. It lands right in the hands of Harrell, or check that, in the hands of Penn, and he'll make the tray. It's an 18-10 lead.
Green's Custom Homes, three-pointer made, and trouble in the backcourt.
Gonna have to hurry. They'll bring it into the front court to Roberson. Roberson then hit from behind. As he went to make his move, he was trapped from behind. They will swipe the basketball away, but a foul in there. And we'll stay on this end. Sylacauga ball. They trail Wenonah 18-10. We've got 1:31 left here in the first period. I'm Tommy Wood along with Corey LaBounty. This is the 5A semifinal game. The winner to take on Viger for the state title coming up on Saturday. On the drive, that's going to be Franklin. He's cut off. Cross-court pass over there to Roberson. Roberson tries to drive inside. He is caught up and handled that time by Stallworth. Wouldn't let him get any kind of penetration. Patterson now going to give it a shot. He gets a drive, finds a gap, and saves it, but he's going to be out of bounds. He was standing, his foot was on the line as he tried to save it back inbound, so it'll be Wenonah basketball leading 18-10.
4 turnovers so far for Sylacauga have led to 5 points off of those turnovers for Wenonah. Wenonah walking the ball up the floor leading 18-10.
Is it true Wenonah shooting 100% from the field?
6 of 6.
On the drive here, puts it up, and they're going to miss their first shot. Rebound is pulled in. That's Eric O'Neal with it. He'll pass it ahead. Triple teamed, and Roberson gets away with it. Passes it over the far side. Back up top it comes to Roberson. Roberson going to try to drive, gets a step, whips the pass over in the corner to Patterson. Patterson up top, takes the three, doesn't take it, drives to the lane. The floater will fall in for Eric O'Neal. And it's a 6-point lead with 25 seconds left on the clock here in the first. Wenonah basketball. That's going to be Davis bringing it across. They may slow it down here and try to go for the final shot of the first. Driving, whips a pass to the corner. Clock down to 10. Up top it goes. That's to Davis. Davis going to launch a long one. It's going to be short. And Sylacauga with a chance here with 3 seconds. 2. An open look from 3 is up. It's off the side of the iron. No good. And that is how the first period will end. Wenonah leading by 6. makes it 18-12. You're listening to the 5A semifinals on the HSAA Radio Network.
Sylacauga Aggie Basketball is brought to you by Donahue Physical Therapy, the Coosa Valley Medical Center, Alabama State Representative Ben Robbins, the Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, and Community Funeral Home.
We're not just about banking. We're a team player in our community too. Proud sponsors of local high school sports, we're cheering right alongside you at every single game. With 5 convenient local branches, we're deeply committed to enriching our schools. Over the years, we've donated thousands to support our student athletes and the sports they play. Join a financial family that invests in your local champions. Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union, where you belong.
Wenonah basketball to open up the second period. Bringing it across is going to be Jashawn Bailey as he will walk it across. Picked up there by Eric O'Neal. Tries to drive to the right side. Now dish it to the corner. Can't get a shot away into the lane. Hands it off on the right side. Collision down on the baseline. And that's going to be a block. That whistle is going to go against Tristan Whetstone, as they will say he stepped in front, drew the contact. And with 7:44 here in the first half, Wenonah's got it, lead at 18-12. Three-point shot is up and good. They are in the outside zone. They are now 3 of 4 in three-point opportunities. In the front court now, Sylacauga's got it. Well, they'll bring it down to Franklin. Franklin looks to drive, steps inside the arc, now bounces back out, has it knocked away and stolen. Going the other way with it in the front court and laying it up, and it doesn't go. Tapped up and will follow. And that's going to be Taylor. He gets the putback, and it's an 11-point advantage now for Wenonah.
Second chance opportunities, Tommy, there when you missed the first. This full court pressure trying to wear down Sylacauga, and Sylacauga's going to take a timeout to talk about it, trailing 23-12.
Going to take a 30-second timeout. We'll check out some of the stats. As Wenonah shooting 73% from the field, they're 8 of 11. Sylacauga at 40%, 6 of 15. The difference, 3-point field goal opportunities where the Dragons are 3 of 4 and Sylacauga 0 of 5 from downtown.
Yeah, I agree with you. And you look at the points off turnovers for Wenonah, 7 points off of those turnovers, the 5 turnovers as well. Style of play, Wenonah has outscored Sylacauga 5-0 here early in this second quarter of action, equating in an 11-point lead for the Dragons.
Brandon Davis, the team's leading scorer, averaging 15. He already has 8 for Wenonah. Roberson, he'll be picked up there by Stallworth, goes to the left side. That's to O'Neal. O'Neal into the lane, has it trapped on his leg, gets it away, and a rebound underneath. Powerful rebound that time for Spear. And Wenonah going to commit the foul. He's going to be on the pin.
And it's one of those that the team fouls do reset every quarter. One team foul against Wenonah, one team foul against Sylacauga.
Corey Floyd will check back in for the Dragons. They'll inbound it deep. Will the Aggies back to Patterson. Gordon Patterson looking to drive. He'll hand it up top to the weave. That's Eric O'Neal. He'll get a step, gets in the lane, and going to be a reach in on Wenonah. They'll get Taylor for the reach, saying he got him across the arm. A couple of big fouls on this trip down the floor against Wenonah. They'll bring it in now to Spear. Spear, outside it goes. A look from three land. It's up. It's off the iron. No good. The rebound, though, is put up and going to be a foul. Whetstone comes in, 6-foot junior, and really clearing out and using his body well to get the box out.
Whitstone coming off of the bench, being very active, making his presence felt. But you look at Roberson with 2 points, O'Neal with 2, Spear with 2, Whitstone with 2, Crow with 2, Sparks with 2. The scoring has definitely been balanced for the Aggies.
First trip to the line for Sylacauga, and that first free throw is right through there. Good shot by Whetstone. Cuts the lead back to 10. He can cut it to single digits with this free throw opportunity.
Black Diamond, Asphalt, and Paving free throw number 2 coming up for the Aggies.
And it's a 9-point advantage, 23-14. Wenonah leading. Gonna throw it, and gonna be caught by Stallworth. He'll drive, has it partially blocked, and then a foul gonna come in there. Let's see. And they're going to give Whetstone with a little too much body that time. Basically a very dangerous pass in the back court. Wenonah lucky to come out of there with it. And now Stallworth will go to the line. A couple of free throws here.
And we'll see if he's able to make his Black Diamond Asphalt Paving free throw.
He will roll it in, his first point of the night. Crow going to come back in, 6'7" senior. He'll return for Sylacauga. Lead at 10, 24-14, 6:29 left here in this first half. Second free throw is up, and it's right through there.
Big time made, the full court. 1-2-1-1 pressure being applied by the Dragons. Got to stay out of the corner.
Dangerous pass and a foul against Wenonah. Fortunate there because it looked like they were going to commit another big turnover. But instead, the foul against the Dragons. So Sylacauga will retain possession here with 6:26 remaining in this first half.
And that's one of the things you want to stay away from again, Tommy. Inbounded against this full court pressure. Keep the ball out of the corner. Find a way to have a flasher to the middle of the floor.
Try to find someone on the run. They do to Corbin Patterson. He's in the front court, loses his footing, tips it out, keeps the ball alive, and they will retain possession again as they save it that time. Over it goes to O'Neal. O'Neal on the drive in the lane, puts her up, it won't go. Tipped out of there once, twice, good job on the board, follow up and good. And that is Josh Spear getting in there, hammered his way out, and able to get the finish. And now a timeout by Wenonah. They couldn't get the ball in. Sylacauga with their press, able to really deal some damage there to the Dragons.
Where Sylacauga has been very effective is on the offensive glass, and they have 6 offensive rebounds so far, and that will be a King Boys towing and recovery timeout. And I know that's why Coach also is frustrated. When you are padding your own stats, that means you're not boxing out. And that's something that Coach, even though they have the pressure, he'll talk about that and address that in the timeout as well with Cedric Lane.
25-16 the score. Wenonah leading over Sylacauga. This is the 5A state championship semifinal. The winner will take on Tiger later on this Saturday. Again, thanks to Mix 106.5, Radio Alabama, the crew there. The broadcast of the game, also the FEP FM, Bruce Carr and the folks. And almost a steal in the backcourt. Wenonah comes out of there with it. Bringing it across is going to be Taylor. Taylor in a hurry. He'll lay it up and in. Had a little pump fake to the right side. The defense had to respect it. And now a pass for Sylacauga, almost taken away, but Patterson's got it in the front court. He'll bring it over to Spear. He goes up. He's going to be hammered. As he goes up for the lay-in, and he'll go to the line for a couple there. And you're seeing Wenonah's fouls starting to really mount here, Corey.
And Taylor is able to go in for that layup. Scores 6 points, but great job by the answer quickly by Sylacauga, pushing the ball down the floor and attacking the rim. And Joshua will be going to the free throw line, having a chance to convert here at the Black Diamond Asphalt Paving free throw line.
Neither team has missed a free throw, and he keeps the streak alive here. And Spear will hit that, and he's going to have to be checked out. Looks like he may have some blood on the elbow. They'll have to go over and tape that up.
Had a tough tumble when he hit the floor off of that hard common foul, and we'll have 20 seconds to talk to the trainer to address that blood. And what they normally do is just put some tape around the cut of the injured area, take less than 20 seconds and get him right back in the contest.
How about Spear here in the first half? 5 points, 5 rebounds. He is really, as we said, boxing out, using that body to get in great position to get those rebounds. And they do tape it up. Wenonah going to come in with a sub. That's going to be Isaiah Jackson. He is a 5'11" forward.
And we have blood on the floor. I do believe that will be.
Yeah, if they spotted that, we'll have to wait. Yeah, they're going to have to bring a towel out and get that. Making sure everybody else is okay.
Yeah, that'll cause a little delay here as quickly they do address the blood on the floor to get it up, as the officials didn't notice it until he started rubbing it a little bit at the free throw line. Again, he took that hard foul going up for that layup, and when he came down, it probably took a little skin off of his elbow.
You know, we've been doing this a long time. I don't know that Daniel Smith has gotten the floor time he's gotten during this tournament just in these first 3 days.
He's been working hard for the Edie group for sure.
And look how quick he was to jump out here on this. I mean, there was no hesitation. He was out there jumping into action. Let's reset the game for you. 27-17. Wenonah leading by 10. We've got 5:45 left here in the first half. Joshua Spear at the line. Second free throw coming up. That free throw is off the back of the iron, no good. Tipped around, and Crow goes over the back, so he's going to commit the foul.
A pushing foul over the back corner against Crow, and that's an easy call for the official to make it. He's the only one on the lane line.
He's got 2 fouls now here in this first half. Wenonah with possession. Taylor going to bring it across for the Dragons. He'll be picked up by Roberson. He'll pass it to the left side, and that's over to Franklin. Franklin up top. Can't get a shot away, puts it up, and it's going to be air ball, no good. Sylacauga comes away with it. Bringing it down the far side. Patterson dishes it back. Roberson gets a step, gets in the lane. He'll lay up the floater, good. He's going to foul. Here goes the line. That time he goes crashing in. The defender stepped in front of him at the last minute. Patterson. Or Roberson, I should say, makes the basket. He'll go to the line now for the old-fashioned three-point opportunity.
And that's one of those bang-bang plays, and it will go in favor of the Aggies, converting that, and it will be a Black Diamond Asphalt and Paving and 1 free throw here for Jordan Roberson.
5:15 remaining here in this first half. An 8-point lead for the Dragons. Free throw is up and good. 7-point lead now. Big trip down the floor for Sylacauga. Taylor gonna bring it across. Gets a pass wide open underneath the basket. They'll hand it back. Extra pass. And Dragons gonna keep possession. Now launching a 3 off the iron. No good. Hit once, twice. And the Dragons get the rebound. Wenonah on the drive. Slips. Passes it outside. On the drive, and gonna be long, no good. And another rebound pulled in by Spear. Spear's got it, gonna try to get out there, and he's gonna be fouled. I'm gonna tell you, I like the way this guy plays the game.
Without question, it will give him an opportunity to add to that Black Diamond Asphalt and Paving free throw total, and that is the double bonus for Wenonah. Over 5 team fouls, only 3 committed by Sylacauga here in the second quarter.
Spear will go to the line. 1 of 2 on the last trip. This free throw is up and off the iron, no good. Checking back in for Wenonah. There's Deshaun Bailey.
And something to keep an eye on for Sylacauga is the fact that they are 0 of 6 from the three-point line and have not been able to convert there. 4 of 6 from the free throw line.
Second free throw right through there. 27-21. The lead is now 6 for Wenonah. Bringing it across. Bailey whips the pass. They look down low and all alone. Good block out of nowhere. Coming across is going to be C.J. Franklin. He knocks it in the hands of Roberson for Sylacauga. 16-footer off the iron. No good. Rebound Wenonah and a foul going to be called. C.J. Franklin had the huge block on the other end. Looked like a gimme for Taylor, and out of nowhere he gets a block on that. And then commits the foul on the other end. It's going to be Wenonah basketball, 27-21. Dragons with the 6-point lead.
Timed it perfectly, Tommy, on that block.
Dragons going to bring it across. A little floater, rolls it in. That time, Taylor gets a step, takes it all the way down, and he'll drop in the teardrop. 29-21.
And Wenonah just in that help side, matchup man-to-man defense, and just wants Sylacauga to shoot from the outside because they haven't hit yet.
Trying to drive his Crow to get to the baseline, can't do it, gives it back outside to Roberson. Roberson gets a step, gets in the lane, puts it up and in. Nice move, got his man in the air, and he'll get the finish near the basket with 3:50 remaining in the first half.
Jordan Roberson doing a wonderful job. Sylacauga has to get back on defense. Wenonah quickly pushing it and scoring two.
Nice little turnaround, Isaiah Jackson. As he'll get the finish, take the lead back to 8. 3:37 and rolling in the first half. Sylacauga with the ball. Roberson steps into the lane, passes it over to Crow, but he's got to charge before he does. Offensive foul against Sylacauga.
And that's one that you see Wenonah having attempted to take 4 or 5 charges tonight. Great help side defense taking that one.
8-point advantage for the Dragons. Bringing it across is going to be Bailey. Sylacauga will pick them up just as soon as they come across midcourt. Bailey will try to move on C.J. Franklin. He'll go to the right side to Taylor. Up top it goes. They bounce it down low. Turnaround up good. That is a good-looking move there by Corey Floyd. Takes the lead back to double digits.
And that's going to be 4 points for Floyd. And here comes a little half-court trapping pressure by the Dragons.
Brings the cross-court pass to Roberson. He'll whip it down low to Crow. He puts it up and in. They find Crow underneath. Sylacauga trailing 33-25. Dragons with the basketball. Bailey goes to the right side to Taylor. Taylor up top to Floyd. The floater is up. It won't go. And the rebound again is going to be taken away by Spear. Here's Sylacauga. Chance to cut into the lead again. Jordan Roberson with it. Goes left side. 3-point shot from Crow. It's up. Will not hit. And away with it comes Dragons. Down the far side. Down to the middle of the floor. It's just Sean Bailey. Nobody picks him up. Bailey goes to the hole. Lays it in.
It's going to be an and-one opportunity here for the Dragons. If there's going to be a blocking foul, not in legal guarding position with Spear.
They will get Spear there. And that's going to be his second. Again, that will send Ja'Sean Bailey to the line. Spear's going to have to look like he was going to check out. Now they will take Crow out instead. And coming in for the Aggies is 3.
And both teams have committed 5 team fouls. 4 timeouts for Sylacauga, 4 for Wenonah. And Wenonah with that 10-point lead, shooting another black diamond asphalt paving free throw.
Bailey at the line. That free throw's good. 36-25. Wenonah leading by 11. Sylacauga with the ball. They will throw it ahead. Tapped out of there. Almost a steal for the Dragons. But out of there with it's going to be Roberson. He'll get a step. And it's going to be picked away and stolen. Here comes Taylor for Wenonah. And another steal by Roberson. He'll hit the floor. Pass it off. Up in the front court is going to be Franklin. Puts it up. It's going to be... Is there a call? I can't hear the whistle. Let's just be honest.
There's a foul there. Mike Meadry blew his whistle there. And Mike Meadry, coming from Mobile, Alabama, saw a push there, and it's a great call by Mike Meadry. Look, on that pushing foul.
This place is loud. You can't hear the whistle. And that time, I just saw everybody kind of stop and then couldn't tell exactly what the call was. And at the line is going to be Franklin, and he'll hit the first one. Coming back in.
Again, you have to make free throws here. 6 out of 8. This black diamond asphalt and paving free throws so important to making a championship run.
Good shooting there as Franklin will hit them both. 36-27. Lead is 9 for Wenonah. Dragons gonna bring it across midcourt. He is picked up there by Roberson's got some quick hands. He'll go to the right side. That's to Penn. Wenonah with the basketball. 1:40 remaining in the first half. Penn looks to drive. Behind the back dribble, slips the defender momentarily, but he's cut back off. Now in trouble, whips the pass down underneath. And a shot gonna go up, not gonna go. And the rebound is pulled in by O'Neal for Sylacauga, and he's gonna be fouled. O'Neal got the rebound. And as he tried to pull away, he's going to be hit from behind, and the foul is going to go Isaiah Jackson for the Dragons.
Cedric Lane, the head coach for Wenonah, not happy with that foul at all, because not only does it stop the clock, it goes ahead and sends Sylacauga to shoot 2 more Black Diamond asphalt paving free throws.
Free throw is up, and that one's going to roll off. They've used about 3/4 of the rim before it falls to the court. Second free throw coming out for Eric O'Neal.
And we will have an opportunity here for him to convert it and cut into this lead.
Free throw is up from the iron again, and the rebound to Wenonah. Coming out of there with it's going to be Penn. Penn in the front court, going to try to drive. Can't lose the defender. He'll dish it off on the right side. That's going to be to Davis. Davis, he goes in with a floater, puts it up and in. Tell you what, he is good on the dribble.
11-point lead now for Wenonah, Tommy, is they back their pressure up a little bit, trapping more three-quarter court.
Sylacauga into the front court. Brings it up to Patterson. Cross court, going to whip the pass back down top to Franklin. Over to Roberson. Roberson fakes a 3, now steps, looks baseline now. Good bounce pass underneath, and going to be the finish. His 3. He will get the finish to cut it back to 9. 38-29. Wenonah with a basketball. And a 9-point advantage is coming up is going to be Davis. He'll launch a long 3. Iron, no good. Rebound on the floor, and going to be a held ball. It'll be Sylacauga basketball. Aggies with it. Bringing it across is Franklin. Franklin looks to the corner. Ahead on the drive, goes up, cannot get it to fall, partially blocked, and it'll be last touched by the Aggies. 3 went in there. It was partially blocked, and then last touched by Sylacauga.
Well, they hold for this last shot. Wenonah trying to add to this lead here.
Dragons gonna bring it across. Hand it back to Taylor. Taylor loses the defender, steps in the lane, gets a grip pass underneath, puts it up, can't get it to go to foul. That's a tough one right there. He did a great job losing the defender in a wraparound pass. Bibbs couldn't convert.
But they'll say the Aggies get him on the arm with 4 seconds left.
Well, 4 seconds remaining still is an opportunity for the Aggies to get off a shot, regardless of whether these Black Diamond asphalt paving free throws are made or not. Sylacauga still has a chance to have the last shot of the second quarter.
Bibbs off on the first free throw. He'll get the second one. Did not look very comfortable in that first one, just to be honest. That's his first shot from the floor. Was just checked in a few moments ago. Second free throw coming up for Timothy Bibbs. 6'1" junior. Free throw up. It rolls in good. The lead is 10, 39-29. A steal. Wenonah going to get a last second half, and it's not going to go. Hits the back of the rim. But that is how your first half would end. It's Wenonah 39. The Sylacauga Aggies 29 will take this timeout.
For over 20 years, Hollis Wright has been turning setbacks into comebacks. Make no mistake, who you hire after an accident will define your comeback. Pick a trusted firm that knows how to win. Let Hollis Wright tell your comeback story.
Uncle Marcus, will you tell us the story about King Boys again?
Sure. Well, it all started back in 2008.
2008?
We didn't have all the fancy toy equipment we do now, but we did have a service and a desire to help our customers. You see, kids, you must train your mind and your body to be able to help the people you call customers. When they call on us, it's showtime. Understand me. King Boy's mission is to help when people are in need. So what's our motto, children?
King Boys forever!
We invite you to come join us live here at God's House of Prayer in Auburn and also God's House of Prayer in Camp Hill. We would love to see you in the pews to feel and to get some of God's love.
Right, because it's nothing like being around God's people and feeling.
I was in a car accident. My front tooth cracked. I'm definitely embarrassed to smile. I got many dental implants. It changed my life because it made me feel like me. Like I can smile and feel like Ashley. I just want to say thank you.
You can be you again with mini dental implants. I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
I'm more than happy. I'm ecstatic.
Bandits Bar and Grill is your stop for great food, family fun, and live music. Wednesday night, it's Cornhole Tournament. Thursday night, Biker Night. Don't forget about the live music, too. Great steaks, full bar, awesome appetizers, wings, nachos, tacos, and fried catfish. Stop in today or give us a call at 256-369-2920. That's Bandits Bar and Grill on Fort Williams and Sylacauga.
It's a new year, and there is no better way to start it than with a new Nissan from Sarah Nissan. Don't miss your chance to save thousands this new year on hundreds of new Nissans. Take home a new 2024 Nissan Murano with 0% APR or up to $7,500 cash savings. Or a new Nissan Frontier with 2.9% APR. Drive off in a new 2025 Nissan Rogue with 3.39% APR. New year, new Nissan. Discover yours today from Sarah Nissan with 3 locations in Birmingham, Sylacauga, and Coleman.
This is heart. This is pride. This is community. This is high school football.
At Hollis Wright, we don't cut corners when helping our clients. Financial resources matter, and we know it. If it's a car accident, a work injury, or a defective product, we have the resources to help. Let Hollis Wright tell your comeback story.
Welcome back to Legacy Arena here in Birmingham. We are at halftime of the final game of the day, the second 5A boys semifinal. The Wenonah Dragons stretching it out on Sylacauga, taking a 10-point lead at the break to find out who will face Viger for the 5A state championship on Saturday. And we are pleased to be joined now by 2 people who are not objective observers of this Wenonah Sylacauga game, April and Marcus King of King Boys Towing. Guys, first of all, thank you for being with us.
Oh, man, always. Thanks for the invite. Always.
Now, Marcus, you told me you're a Dragon.
Oh, is there anything else? Anybody else in the building? I mean, we're used to being here. We've been doing this thing for years.
Yes. Now, you played.
Yeah.
Tell us about your playing days.
Coach Cheatham. Coach Cheatham was my coach. I played, the great Coach Cheatham. Yeah. I played middle linebacker for Coach, man, and went on to Alabama A&M. I mean, but I'm a Dragon, man. This is my blood. Sam Shade and all of us were here. Armand Matthews, Brian May, you name it. We were here.
Oh, the tradition and the history of Wenonah Athletics is a long and proud one for
Absolutely,
sure.
Absolutely.
Now, tell us, April, about King Boys Towing. You guys have some of the most creative, memorable spots on television I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, we try. We try very hard. Those commercials, we shot ourselves. We came up. Marcus is the idea person. He comes up with it. I'm the executor, and we make it happen. So you want something that's going to be funny that people are going to remember.
And as a writer, I especially appreciate how difficult it is to write something memorable in a short span of, in a 30-second spot, for example. Marcus, where do you come up with your ideas?
Oh, man, usually I'm a cartoon guy. I've watched cartoons my whole life, so I always look
What's your favorite?
Transformers. Okay. Transformers or Looney Tunes. I mean, Bugs Bunny was always my guy.
You are my man. Bugs Bunny is a legend. Mel Blanc is a legend.
Mel Blanc
Chuck
is a legend.
Jones is a legend,
Absolutely.
the creator.
Absolutely.
You're a man after my own heart.
Well, and it's easy to make someone laugh. Towing has always had that mystique of, man, I got to call somebody, my car's broken down. We wanted to make you feel more like a superhero. We wanted to give that a feel to it. So that's how it comes off. And we love our customers, and we're always in the community. King Boys is strictly about community. I mean, it's not price gouging. It's strictly what can we do to help our community do better? Because you're already in trouble. You already got a problem with your car. You don't need a big bill on top of that. So we try to take care of our people.
That's well said. Now, April, why is it important for King Boys Towing to support high school athletics the way you do as a sponsor of the AHSAA?
Well, especially for us being in the city of Birmingham, and we are big on kids coming up because we realize that, not all kids are going to go to college. And they took a lot of the trade out of the schools. So we want to be available. Hey, there is something else that you can do.
That's great motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've just opened a school recently for trucking, actually. Yeah, we
Right.
So we're trying to, give somebody a trade that they can actually make an honest living with. That's needed. I mean,
That's
a lot
fantastic.
of things are gone, so we're trying to put that back in.
Let's look at some highlights of your Dragons in action in the first half. They told us to look out for Brendan Davis. They were not wrong.
No, that's fine.
What stands out to you, Marcus, about this Wenonah team?
They press. They don't give up. They don't just.
There's Brendan right there with the strong finish.
Yeah, they don't do the half-court game. They play the full thing. But I'll give it to Sylacauga. They're not trying to go away. I mean, they're fighting for it.
No, that's what you love to see. That fight from both teams.
Right.
That even though they get down, they're not rolling over.
Absolutely. And this is a game that's a team sport. You have to play together. You have to hope your man is going to be where he's supposed to be. And looks like Wenonah's doing and hoping right now. We're winning.
All right. Well, we've got to go to a break before the second half starts. April, Marcus King, King Boys Towing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
We'll give you a shout out. Say go Dragons.
All right, thank you.
We'll be right back.
I need the King Boys.
Don't call two clowns in a tow truck when you're dreaming of them King Boys.
A personal injury can leave you in pain and serious debt. Get the auto accident compensation or other personal injury compensation you need to move on. Call the Carmichael Law Firm today. The Carmichael Law Firm, always ready.
You know, I'm a person too.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
Great. What am I going to do now?
Time to visit Brown's Auto Collision.
No problem at all. We've contacted your insurance company and we can get you back in the original condition right away. And I just want to remind you that all of our work is covered by a lifetime warranty. We're done.
Wow, that was easy and looks great.
Brown's Auto Collision.
Where quality is no accident.
It's a new year, and there's no better way to start it than with a new Honda from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga. Don't miss your chance to save thousands this new year on hundreds of new Hondas. Take home a new 2025 Honda Accord Hybrid or Honda CR-V with 1.9% APR or lease cash up to $1,900. Or a 2025 Honda Ridgeline with up to $5,000 lease cash. Or take home a 2024 Honda Prologue for $249 a month for 24 months. New year, new Honda. Discover yours today from Sarah Honda in Sylacauga.
Basketball is a game of runs.
No doubt.
And it can happen so quickly, unlike any other sport that you watch. Basketball is one of those within a matter of moments where defense can equal even better offense. And a defense can lead to points offensively. So Sylacauga coming out with the basketball time and set the target.
Sylacauga will have it. They'll be shooting to the goal on our right here in the second half. They trail by 10 as we open it up. Back to C.J. Franklin. He'll bring it across. We got Franklin in there along with Crow and O'Neal. Spear is also in the game. Three-point shot. This will be huge. It's good. Nailing it from downtown. Reeves Custom Homes three-pointer. That's Franklin. And then a near steal in the front court. You saw one go through the net, Corey.
Just like we talked about moments ago, having to be able to come out of the locker room and score on that first